People spend years fixing their weakness, only to become average at it. My advice would be to go double down on your strengths. Like seriously, I think everyone has got their own strengths. I don't believe when people say, you know, I've got no talent, but I'll do hard work. Like it's the most bullshit thing I've ever heard. Like everyone has got talent, everyone has got potential. Like seriously, potential is the cheapest thing everyone has. And I'm telling you this, all right. And I think that's where you should double down on it. People, they try to try to fix their weakness. They try to search where your weaknesses are in, and they try to fix it. I'm not telling you that you should completely avoid your weakness and just focus on what you're good at or what your strengths are. You should definitely know your weaknesses, and you should at least try to try to fix that at some point, like a little bit. But if your whole focus is on your weakness, trying to fix it, trying to really, like be average at it, good at it, or whatever your intentions are, I think you're kind of like making a bad decision, like making a bad move. Weakness isn't something that you should try to fix. It's something that you should, that you should just know about it. You should just, try to kind of cover it up at some point. And yes, you should try to fix it, all right. But the whole point, what I'm trying to trying to summarize, is that you shouldn't, like, your whole focus shouldn't be trying to fix your weakness. Like I know a lot of people where basically they spend a lot of hours working hard just to fix their weakness and neglecting their strengths. Don't be that guy, all right. I'm not telling you to completely neglect your weakness, forget about it, and just double down on your strengths. No, you should double down on your strengths, but it's not like you have to completely avoid your weakness. It's just that you should not let all of your focus into the weakness, trying to fix it, because at some point it's your weakness, and even no matter how hard you work hard, all right, you will end up like at average at it. And it can be a bit demotivating, especially if it's something you want to do. But this is not like the fairy tale where it's like seen in the movies. All right, it's very like, for some people who basically they have interest, they have kind of like a desire to be good at something which they're not really good at it, which is kind of like their weakness. I know it's kind of really hurting them, but this is the reality of it. All right, and you need to accept it. Movie shows and they have made it feel like it's like a fairy tale, right? I mean, I understand it. I'm not saying it's impossible. Like it's very good, but it's very difficult, all right? And I'm not trying to motivate you in any way to say that it's not impossible, so you should try it. No, all right? You shouldn't waste your time on all this bullshit, all right? Trying to prove something to whatever it is. I think if you really want to achieve greatness, if you really want to be successful, it's important that you start, focusing more on your strengths. I'm not telling, as I said earlier, I'm not telling you to neglect your weakness, but I'm telling you that you should like focus more on your strengths, like double down on it and focus on it, all right? A naturally social person shouldn't spend 10 years becoming average at coding. A naturally creative person shouldn't spend 10 years becoming average at sales, all right? Everyone knows their weakness and strengths. If you don't know, you should try to find it out very fast and just go double down on it. And that's the only way you will find success, you'll find freedom, you'll find fulfillment, you'll find fun, all right? Don't romanticize your weakness, because nowadays social media and movies have pushed pushed push things in a way where we are basically like romanticizing our weakness, the hero or the main character pursuing what he's weak at. It's basically just like, I can do it, I'm not good at it, but I'll do it eventually. Like, and I'm telling you this once again, life is not like a fairy tale you see in the movies, and it's very different, all right? And if you really want to be great, if you really want to taste greatness, all right, if you really want to be successful, it's important that you be less stupid, all right? And you start focusing on what's important, double down on your strengths, start working, be consistent, and that's how you'll eventually reach a stage where you finally find fulfillment and realized that all of that, trying to fix your weakness was bullshit, and this is what made way much fun compared to fixing your weakness. So yeah, my friend, don't waste your time trying to fix your weakness. Just double down on your strengths and go for it. I hope this video is helpful to you in some way. If you have any thoughts for this video or any problems with your life, you can definitely leave it down in the comments. Until then, stay disciplined.